European Union adopted a major reform in the recent years by adopting a new regulation called GDPR. It's one of the fundamental and paradigm shift in the way people look at privacy, and it has also now become the de facto standard of data privacy regulation across the world. It applies to all entities who are dealing with European data subjects. So anybody who's not complying to GDPR would be fined up to 20 million euro or 4% of the top line of global revenue. Indian organizations are also equally impacted because in a lot of cases, we are dealing with European Union data subjects. We are either a data controller in some form or are data processors. We recently, with DSCI, we did a survey of the Indian industry in terms of how much they are prepared. Some of the larger organizations, like organizations with more than 10,000 professionals, have started their journey much early. But the smaller organizations started just early 2018 and are really struggling to meet some of the compliances. We also found that organizations are nominating data privacy officers, which is one of the requirements of GDPR. So that's a new role, a completely new role which the industries will have to build. GDPR has really enabled a lot of the consumers and industries to really understand what it means for privacy, and is a precursor really for the new Data Privacy and Data Protection Act which India is trying to frame. There's already a draft bill up for public consultation, which is also about 70% taken from GDPR. The Data Privacy Act, the new one, which is under the public consultation, is also talking about privacy notices and breach notification. Any new law obviously puts a lot of stress on the industry. But any new privacy act which India adopts, I think the industry needs to look at it as a competitive advantage and not really a cost of compliance. Therefore, I would encourage the industry that privacy should not be looked at as a cost, but should be looked at completely how they can service the consumers better, how they can protect the data subject rights, because once we do that, your customer will keep coming back to you for more business. A lot has gone into preparing the industry in India on GDPR, but a lot still needs to be done on how to make ourselves fully compliant.